I'm muted. I'm not muted. My microphone is on, buddy. Was it muted in the last one? Okay, I know what I did. I know what I did. Okay, okay. So that's actually interesting. I want to fix that. Test. Okay, cool. I'm in. All right, so let me explain kind of what was happening and why this was kind of confusing for you. I'm trying something new, and let me just go. I need to turn my monitor off. Okay, that's good. The idea that I was doing was I was going to come into here when it's on my loading screens, because that way you're not stuck watching just the game with little me, big me, little game versus big game, little me. Just trying something up that I learned from a person I particularly like. So we're just trying this up in these, and I had brought over my Just Dance screen, but unfortunately my Just Dance screen, I had taken the microphone off and I'd forgotten that. So, awkward first time doing this, but it should work now, guys. Thank you guys for all chatting. I couldn't do it. Yes. No, okay, no, it's all working. It's all working. It's working now. You guys can hear me now, right? Correct? You should be able to hear me. I see my voice moving. Let's take that down a little bit, because that I feel like the audio is a little loud. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. I still feel like that's a little hot. There, that feels better to me. Okay. Yeah, no, so I'm trying something new. Again, because I think the key thing with any type of person who's doing this is you can kind of do the same thing all the time, or you can try to grow and do something bigger and crazier. And I always want to try to grow. And so one of the things I was doing is I watched this guy called the Stream Professor, Epoch Vox, and one of the things he's been doing is he's been watching people who follows him. He watches their stream and provides them feedback on what he thinks they're doing well. And I mean, I don't think everything he says is right, because I mean, very few people out there are so good that you want to follow everything that they talk about. But one of the things he mentioned was, you know, look, if the people are watching you and they're seeing the same screen for like 3 hours because you're playing the game for 3 hours, how interesting is that? You gotta break it up a little bit every now and then. So I thought to myself, okay, cool. During my loading screens, between levels, let's pull out of the game and go to that kind of just chatting-ish screen where you can still see the game in the corner. You're not gonna lose the audio from the game, but it allows me to still make the focus of the stream me and what I'm saying, and not the game. Right now, like right now, the focus of the stream is the game. Whereas when I'm big, the focus of the stream is me. The last crazy thing you did was add a bot with like 2 or 3 commands. 2 to 3 commands, man, that seems like your bot doesn't do anything. We're in hero mode. All right, okay. So yeah, this is me just trying to change things and make things more interesting. Shoutouts are nice. I think people always appreciate a good shoutout. I know that I don't do shoutouts in mine. And again, that's not me judging people who do shoutouts in theirs. I would rather just tell everyone. And I can do it because, again, I am small. I'm a small streamer, right? If Ninja paused his stream to talk about all the people he wanted to do shout-outs for, he would never play any games, right? I recognize I'm a solid streamer. I can take that minute to talk about how wonderful a human being Coded is, or how wonderful Toa is. because I can do that. I do both. You talk about them. Yeah, and I think, yeah, no, I mean, trust me, I get it. I think a lot of it comes down to the idea of what is your unique value proposition. So one of the things I offer and like to bring as a streamer is this idea that I'm kind of, just a wholesome dad trying to talk about how great everyone is. That's part of, not my shtick, because I generally am doing it. Shtick has the implication that it's an act, right? For those who are familiar with Yiddish terms, shtick, there's an element of shtick that it's fake. And my general concern to say, hey, this is a person who I think is really cool, that is something I generally do like to do. We're going to continue on downwards. This guy. Alright, let's go back up there. Aloha, Viva La Walnut. Welcome into the chat. Everyone, y'all know Viva La Walnut. If you don't know her, check her out. She's awesome. She's wonderful. How was your sexy Pikachu stream? I feel like I missed it today for some reason. And apologies, Viva, if you didn't do it and I just, made it awkward for you. But I felt like I saw you were talking about it and I wanted to check it out and I didn't get to. But I do know I had a very hectic afternoon myself. Audrey forgot her mask at school and it was a whole thing. It hasn't happened yet. You're doing the makeup now. Oh, so you're going to go from, I thought for some reason it was this afternoon. Good to know I have someone I could be rating then. That is good. Everyone, if you're not following Aviva now, when I raid her later, you will be following her then. That's a great opportunity to do it. Make my raid look that much more impressive with the follows. But yeah, no, my afternoon was very hectic. I go to pick up, today was school picture day, and I go to pick up Audrey from school, and she's not wearing her normal mask. And she's one of these masks, and my wife, Sarah, lovely, smartly, has bought masks that have lanyards on them. So the idea being that it's kind of like, old people with the glasses, right? So they take the glasses off, and it just kind of hangs here. We have them for both of our kids, so that they can wear their masks, pop it off for a couple of seconds, but never leaves their body. Right, and it's also one of the reasons why in almost 2 full academic years of schooling, we have yet to lose a mask until today. So I picked my daughter up from school, and she's wearing a disposable mask. I'm like, this isn't good. This is not good. And I asked her what's up, and she was kind of being grumpy. So I was like, I'm just not going to even go there, right? It's lost. Tomorrow she'll go to Lost and Found. She's got 20 masks here at home, maybe 10. I don't know. Just wasn't a big deal for me to go get it at that moment in time. Excuse me. It should have been a bigger moment in time for me to go get it, but it wasn't. Ooh, hero mode. So we had to go back after I got home and go get my daughter's mask. That was a more important thing. But that also just led to my afternoon being kind of chaotic. I just want to go through here. Okay, so we have 3 of the... We just need to find 1 more gold canister. That's all we have to do. Yes, totally. Follow and then unfollow her now, and then you can drop the follow when you get into her chat. I'm sure that will work. Alright, we just need to get 1 more gold canister. There we go. We're just going to enable that right now. We already have hero mode. Why wait? It looks like what we're looking for is up here somewhere. And then we can move that, put that into place, and then the gear will do the things. So I keep debating. So one of the things, right, everyone knows is that Wednesday nights are my Lego nights. And I keep debating, partially because I'm having a hard time finding good co-op games to play with Sam. And everywhere I look, when I Google what's a good co-op game to play with your kids, they're always like, Lego games. And so I was thinking to myself, to speed up this journey through Lego's back catalog, and I may regret wanting to even speed it up in the first place, maybe I should play Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga with Sam. I don't know, I'm torn on that. What are you guys' thoughts in the chat? Would 2 Lego nights a week be excessive, right? Like, this Wednesday night would be a different game. But Sunday night, well, the Friday night games with Sam would be Lego. I don't know. We got a couple of the games that we gotta try. You can never have too much. That's very true. It's a very true statement. I think it's different if you're playing with Sam, to be honest. It's more about you playing together than the content itself. True. That is true. It's just so hard. And I think one of the reasons I'm thinking about that is, man, playing totally reliable delivery service really sucked. And having to, like, change gears midstream also just really sucked. So in a weird way, I'm kind of panicking about, like right now, the thought process is that we're gonna play a game called... No, I don't think that's where I wanted to go. Let's go back. Okay, I can go back. Alright, I didn't need to go back. That was my bad, everyone. I did not need to go back. Alright, let's go through here. It's still up over there. So I gotta cross this. Fling to finish is an indie game. No, that's interesting. I'll check it out. Although we play our multiplayer games on Xbox. So that would be a challenge we would need to overcome. One thing I was thinking about, and again, it's got a lot of legs to it, and I think it would be a lot of fun to do. I just don't know. I have to figure out how to do it technically. Is playing Sea of Thieves with Sam. I think that could be a lot of fun. It doesn't have local co-op, so what we would need to do is I would need to bring the Xbox up into here, connect that to the input. Alright, we got what we came here for. Connect that to the input. have him connect to Sea of Thieves on the Xbox, and then I connect to Sea of Thieves on the PC. And I haven't installed it, so I have no idea how big of an install it's going to be. That could be a barrier that we have to overcome. Why am I shooting things? I don't need to shoot anything. I just need to run. Because I could do that. I could sit here and I could be focused on the PC. He could sit here and focus on the TV. I'd move his camera right over in front of the camera, and we both could be here in this room together doing that. I just don't know if my computer has the hard drive space for Sea of Thieves. One, and can my internet handle the bandwidth of two people going to Sea of Thieves and broadcasting Twitch at the same time. And again, not to besmirch the other people in this house, but most likely my wife streaming something to Netflix and my daughter streaming something on Disney Plus, all at the same time. Can our bandwidth handle that? I don't know. So that's another option that I'm thinking about doing. But right now the plan is for me and Sam to try Epic Mickey 2 at our next co-stream. Because why not? Alright, cool, thank you. I didn't really think through the work required to be sexy about this costume. One, it's Pikachu. I can't think of a sexier Japanese anime character than Pikachu. Let's get real there, Viva the Walnut. You're like, I'm gonna be a sexy Bond girl. It's like, yeah, they're all sexy. Even Miss Moneypenny, right? Even Miss Moneypenny was very sexy, even like at the end when she was like 80 years old. At the end of the Roger Moore movies. Even then, Lois Maxwell, she had it going on. Let's make sure, yeah, but we have all the stuff we need. We just gotta get past this dude. However long it's gonna take. You saw 5 Bond movies between Monday and Tuesday. First time for 3 of them. You've seen no others. Really? I'm actually a big James Bond fan. I'm still trying to square up the misogyny of the early Bond movies. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff that was just a product of the time, but is very not the type of message or role model that I want either of my children to be engaged with. But I own all the Bond movies. I own actually most of the Bond soundtracks. I have all the Bond books literally right here. We'll do it. We'll go back to the loading screen. All of these are the Bond books. So here's Casino Royale, Live and Let Die, Moonraker, Diamonds Are Forever, From Russia with Love, Dr. Gold, Goldfinger, For Your Eyes Only, Thunderball, The Spy Who Loved Me, Honor Majesty, Secret Service, You Only Live Twice, The Man with the Golden Gun, and then these last two are short stories. They are Octopussy and then The Living Daylight and Quantum of Solace. So right back there where we have all of our lovely, lovely Bond books. And it's interesting reading the books and seeing the differences between the characters. I feel like the Daniel Craig Bonds are so much closer to what Bond was in terms of the rawness of the character when you compare it to Roger Moore. Roger Moore was the least faithful to the source material. Timothy Dalton is actually, in my mind, the closest. Because I feel like the big difference between the Daniel Craig and the Timothy Dalton is they took a lot of the misogyny out. And the books are very misogynistic. They very much are. I mean, The Spy Who Loved Me is a perfect example of the misogyny that is the James Bond books. Let me switch, because I don't want to lose this guy. It's basically so in the oh darn, I lost that mask. In the movies, it's a Soviet spy thriller, but the actual book is told from the perspective of the girl who Bond rescues, and it's basically her being kidnapped at a motel. And then Bond just happens to come in, swoop at the end, and like save her life. He's such a minimal character in the book because the book is again about her ordeal and her helplessness and how it's just very, very different. And I believe her name is Vesper. I believe that is her name. All right, we're gonna go to the loading screen. Let's look. The Spy Who Loved Me. Nope. Oh. Still game on. I gotta go get the mask. There it is. Back to loading screen. Vivian Michael is in trouble. Trying to escape her tangled past, she's run away to the American backwoods, winding up at the Dreamy Pines Motor Court. A far cry from the privileged world she was born to. The motel is also the destination of two hardened killers, perverse soul horror, and the deadly Slugsy Morant. When a cool, charismatic Englishman turns up, Viv, in terrible danger, is not just hopeful, but fascinated. Because he is James Bond 007. The man she hopes will save her, the spy she hopes will love her. So again, how bold is that to write a book and the protagonist is the female who is helpless? Very bold statement. I missed a lot of stuff. You saw all the Daniel Craig ones. The main reason for watching was being excited about the latest one being shot on. Okay. Yeah, I'm debating seeing it. I'm supposed to get my booster shot for COVID next Monday, so probably next weekend will be when I would go see it. Oh, that's interesting. I'd be very curious what they thought of the difference in Casino Royale between the book and the actual movie. I'm hyped for it because I'm very curious about the proposed changes. So that's the one thing I think that they always talk about is how do they reimagine Bond? And oftentimes I think they do really stupid ways that they reimagined Bond. Like, I remember after the Die Another Day and Pierce Brosnan was walking away, everyone was talking about, like, oh, we're going to make Halle Berry the new James Bond. And we're all like, this is a terrible decision. Did you not watch that shitty movie that we all saw where she runs around, like, not making fun of her? It was just bad. So I think too often they like to change it up. But I do think at this point, they've run the course with the character and they've set up some good, strong, potential people to take over the 007 number. I personally, I don't see value in them saying this new character is going to be 007 because James Bond is retired. Why not make her 008? Why not make her 009? Why not 002, right? That's something that's been in the James Bond lexicon. He's not the only 00 agent out there. Retire Bond. I think it's a potential, it's an opportunity to grow the franchise and grow the characters a little bit. Vivo's a big Pierce Brosnan fan. Don't blame you. Although Timothy Dalton, I think it's so interesting. Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan were both up for James Bond earlier together. And then it went to Timothy Dalton, and then it went to Pierce Brosnan. And I believe Timothy Dalton was up for the role when they went to Roger Moore. I forget if that's true or not. Vivo absolutely loves Bond movies. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Okay, all right, I'm going to throw it in the chat. I haven't scrolled. What is your favorite Bond movie, and why is it on Her Majesty's Secret Service? Ooh, Lego James Bond car is cool. I debated if I want it or not. Debated if I want it or not. I'm out there. All right, let's get back into the game. Oh, let's stay here on the loading screen a little bit longer while we pick out our next level. So we've already gone here. I think it is this one is that we're in. Yeah, we're on Fox Mountain. Okay, so we've just wrapped up the flooded lowlands, and now we're on to the mountain path. Viva, you're wrong. When you said GoldenEye, I believe you meant to say On Her Majesty's Secret Service is your favorite James Bond movie. Oh, GoldenEye is a great game. It is. It is. It's been a while since I watched the Brosnan ones, to be honest. It's been a while since I watched the Brosnan ones. But I feel like of the Brosnan ones, I enjoy the one with Sophie Marceau and Denise Richards, who, despite the fact she is the least qualified nuclear physicist I've ever seen in my life, I felt like that was a better movie. It's been a while since I've watched his movies. Generally, when I am picking up Bond, I tend to pick up Dalton movies. But again, that's just my preference. I think Dalton was, of the Bonds, the one who did the most with the role. Daniel Craig is another one I enjoy. I would say my favorite Bond is Dalton, followed by Craig. But my favorite Bond movie is, without a doubt, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, because it's the best one. It has the best Bond girl. It has the best Bond villain. It has the best plan to take over the world. Because let's be honest, that's part of the gig, right? You can't just like some of the Bond villains have the worst plot to take over the world, right? I'm looking at you, man with the golden gun. You have the dumbest plot of all time. You aren't a great assassin. If you have to bring James Bond to your funhouse little island to kill him in a room where you have everything stacked in your favor, You are not a great assassin. Sorry, I had to say that, man with the golden gun. Overhyped. There it goes. That's what I finally needed to do. I forget what this does. No, GoldenEye has Sean Bean as a 00 agent, and they're going to use a Russian satellite with lasers to blow some stuff up. And it has, it's not Pee Wee Herman, but the guy I always think is Pee Wee Herman. He's in it as a hacker. And it just has some really, really dated stuff in terms of technology that's just laughable, right? Like remember the first Mission Impossible, right? And how terrible that was. And then there's the second one, which is even worse. Like, even when those movies were in the theaters, we were like, this is not real technology, people. This is not fancy schmancy shit. It wasn't until like the third one where we're like, okay, that's actually some legitimately cool stuff you're doing there, Tom Cruise. So I would say that is one of the problems with GoldenEye. It's like, that's not how passwords work. That's not how that works. I mean, I'm not saying I need complete accuracy in my James Bond movies. They don't have to be 100% accurate. I just want them to have a fighting chance. Just a fighting chance. Your favorite is either Casino Royale or Skyfall. Yes. Quantum of Solace is, in my mind, the interesting thing about... So, Quantum of Solace falls apart on this is a terrible plan to take over the world, right? So think about, what is the villain's plan of Quantum of Solace? I'm going to get the water rights to Bolivia. Right? Like, if you're going to say, I want the water rights to a country, and everyone in that country is going to owe me money because I'm going to hold them hostage for the water rights, why are you settling on Bolivia or Peru or whatever South American country it is? Why not get the water rights to, I don't know, Saudi Arabia? Or the water rights to Russia or the United States of America, a country with a ton of money. But Quantum of Solace did have that great kind of ending to kill the villains. Like, here you go. Walk through the desert, and the only thing we're going to give you to drink is this can of oil. And Strawberry Fields, a great, amazing Bond girl name. Right? Although, again, not to criticize, but it was another example of a Bond girl who was just there to be a sexual object. She did nothing to advance anything. Completely useless in every way. That's what had pros and cons, and I love the hotel that they used as his base at the end. That's just a beautiful hotel. So, who did the music video for that one? The theme song for that one, for Quantum of Solace. Was that Jack Black? Was that the Jack Black, Alicia Keys one? So Toa, you literally described 99% of all of the Bond girls in every Bond movie. I hate you. I want nothing to do with you. Look at me. I have muscles. Will you marry me and have my children? I mean, it's really... Right? And I think the bigger thing for a lot of people with the Bond stuff is, more often than not, particularly in some of the older ones, it's questionable whether or not the women consent. In some of the older ones, it's questionable whether or not they consent. I thought it went up that. Pussy galore. I'm going to say right now, I don't think she consented. But yes, no, Casino Royale is a top notch. I would say Casino Royale should be in the top 5 of every. If you're talking about someone who looks at all the Bond movies, Casino Royale should be top 5 in every single person's list. If it's not, question them. What are they doing? Why are they saying something is better than this? I would say when you're talking about best Bond movies, the unanimously approved. And I'm going to say, you know, Honor Majesty Secret Service is not making this list. But the unanimously approved top 5 is going to include Goldfinger, because it's fucking Goldfinger. It will include Casino Royale. It will include Live and Let Die, which again, that one's a very mediocre plot to take over the world. It's probably going to include another Connery movie. I don't think it will include any of the Dalton movies. GoldenEye probably sneaks into the list because of the video game. But yeah, Pierce Brosnan's biggest problem as James Bond is all of his movies stunk. I mean, what was the one with, why can't I think of it right now? Well, one of the Bond villains' plot to take over the world was he wanted to create chaos and then film it for the news, which he would then broadcast. Basically, dude was going to take over the world for ratings. I mean, ratings. Dude wanted ratings. That was his evil plot. I'm going to have ratings. Everyone will watch my show. Aloha, Peace Dog. Yes, you missed it. It was wonderful stuff. It was a wonderful, wonderful chapter. We learned about William Hung's career when he was making $20,000 to $20,000 per concert. He talked about some of his favorite concerts that he did. Some good stuff we found out of his website. I signed up for a mailing list of his. And what else did we do? It was a good one. Don't worry, I recorded it as always, and I will throw it on YouTube just for you, Peace Dog. I'll make sure I get it uploaded soon, because I know I haven't been the best about uploading them. All right, let's go back over this guy, and let's go this way. You should be blowing up now. Yes, we're talking about Bond villains. Peace Dog, what is your favorite Bond movie and why is it on Her Majesty's Secret Service? Alright, so back to why On Her Majesty's Secret Service is the best Bond movie. Let's talk about, again, the things that what makes a good Bond movie? 1, good villain. 2, good theme song. 3, good Bond girl. 4, good plan to take over the world, right? If you don't have a good plan to take over the world, no one cares about your movie, aka dude who just wants good ratings for his television network. That's a stupid plot to take over the world. Assassin who's got his own fun house. Stupid plot to take over the world. If you're going to take over the world, have a good plot. So, let's look back at Her Majesty's Secret Service and why it is the best Bond movie. Okay, 1, it's got an amazing Bond villain. Telly Savalas, Kojak, Who Loves You Baby. He's playing Blofeld too. Blofeld, for those who do not know, is one of the premier historical Bond villains. Just Blofeld was everything. I mean, Blofeld was, you know, he was, he's Dr. Evil, basically. Dr. Evil was modeled after Blofeld. So Blofeld is in a a Swiss mountain chalet at the top of the Swiss mountains called Piz Gloria. Is actually a famous ass restaurant now. And he's got supermodels there who he's brainwashing to go cause havoc throughout the world. James Bond is pretending to be a expert on like nobility titles, and that's how he gets his inside. I mean, so they got that one. It's got an incredible Bond theme, and what makes it such an incredible Bond theme is it isn't like Shirley Bassey singing Goldfinger or anything like that, right? It became just one of those songs that you hear in all Bond movies now. It's one of the anthems that when you think about music in the Bond themes, that's the theme for On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which is a classic anthem. And then you have, as the actual Bond girl, I can't remember her name right now, but Diana Rigg, right? Diana Rigg, who is in the Avengers television show. Phenomenal actress. And on top of that, she's such a good character, strong character, strong all this stuff, that Bond marries her at the end of the movie. That's right, Bond gets married. And that isn't enough for you. They instantly kill his wife. Like, they're driving home from the like reception, and boom, we're gonna kill the wife. Tracy Bond, dead like that. She's not making it to the sequel. Now, I'll admit, George Lazenby, terrible actor, just a good-looking dude. And that's the movie's problem. You could have given that to any other Bond movie, any other Bond actor, right? Any of them. And it would have been widely considered the best Bond movie. But because it all had George Lazenby, a dude who was so bad, they drove a dump truck of money up to Sean Connery and said, please, Sean Connery, come back and do this again. We can't do Bond without you. Because that's what happened. Sean Connery said, I don't want to do Bond anymore. And they're like, fine, we're just going to put anyone into this role and it'll be fine. And they tried it. And they tried it with George Lazenby and it wasn't fine. So they drove a dump truck of money up to him and said, we will do anything you want as long as you make another Bond movie. So they made another Bond movie. Aloha, Only Angle. Welcome to the chat. We are at 90%. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know the Only Angle, let's get out of this and get right back into our new loading screen. Only Angle is a phenomenal Australian dude. Check him out. We're talking Bond movies right now, which is why we're discussing it. Other people in the chat, we got Peace Dog. Peace Dog is a mental health stringer here from America. Check him out. You can't go wrong with Peace Dog. We got Toa of Pi. American streamers just got just the sexiest voice. I mean that in just the best way. Just his amazing voice. I could listen to Toa read the phone book on Twitch and I would be enthralled. Toa, do it, seriously. Do it just chatting stream where all you do is read the phone book. You don't even have to be on screen. Just have your voice and you will break the internet doing it. So check them out. They're all wonderful people. Oh, and also mahalo for the host, Lone Wolf. I see you in there sliding in there for the hosting duties. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, I'm still playing the game. Let's get back out of this. Get back to the actual game. There it goes. I think I gotta shoot that now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just blowing things up and I'm hoping for the best right now. But yes, Peace Dog, mahalo for contributing it to it. The Among Sam Challenge. We're at 95%, y'all. I know we're playing Among Us on Friday, and it's going to be a great Among Us on Friday. But let's get it so that the next time we can do an Among Us with Sam. And Sam will sit here and play Among Us with you guys. I want to get that. How do I get that? Alright, cool. I lost that mask. I don't care about that mask. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. How am I get that? That's what I feel like I need to get. What do you bet I gotta get to hero mode? Alright, now let's see what I can do with hero mode. Oh, there it is. Now I can just walk over it. This game has its moments, and unfortunately we have to do this level another time because I did not get the canisters. I did not get the canisters, y'all. I hope you're just as disappointed as I am that I did not get the canisters. Damn it. We have to do this level again. This dude is taunting me. Taunting me. Flexing his bionicle muscles. Unnecessary, dude. Unnecessary. So yeah, here's the thing, only angle. This game is fun for a little bit. Because it's unique, it's different, but it's so hard to describe what makes one level different from another level. It's so hard to describe it. I have no idea what I just did. No idea what I just did. I'm gonna play this level again because I didn't get all my canisters. Right, I got 4 of the 5. I got 2 or 3 of the golds. And I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna get to that end and I still don't know what to do. I still don't know what to do to solve this green orb puzzle thing. And that's the problem with the game. Let's go back and let's do it again. That's the last silver canister I have to get. Which level was it? Was it this one? It was this one. Let's go. Let's do Mountain Path. We're doing it again, y'all. You can't run it back. You have to do the whole level because this is old enough. You have to play the whole level again. Oh, and again, and Tola has told me this game does, and I read this on Wikipedia. This game is not canon. So if you're into like the whole lore that is Bionicle, you'll be disappointed because it's not even telling the right story. It'd be like playing Indiana Jones and find out, oh, this isn't Indiana Jones after all. This is The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, but it just happens to have Indiana Jones in it. Again, I don't know the lore of this, so I can't really be that disappointed, but that's what I would assume this is like. Although, let's be honest, Indiana Jones, if it was The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, would still be better than the most recent Indiana Jones movie we got. And the fact they're making another one says, you know what? Maybe they should replace it with Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. Because that never, like, tanked, right? That was great until the end. We gotta go over here. We gotta get... I already got the gold main face. When Indiana Jones was wearing a top hat. Exactly. No, there is none. Because this is old. This game came out before Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. That's the next game on my playthrough list. That's how old this is. This is the 3rd game. If you're going to do all the games in order, this is the 3rd game after Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. That's when you should do it. Mahalo for contributing, Educated Gamer. As I like to say, anytime that people contribute to my channel financially, I do not keep any of the proceeds from it. It all goes to charity. You can find the list of charities below. Yeah. So mahalo, everyone. Check out Educated Gamer. I've had the honor of watching Educated Gamer a couple of times now. And I have to say, he's awesome. It's not just awesome because he's giving me money. He's awesome because he's playing Psychonauts. He brings educational information to his channel. And he's just a good overall dude who tries to stream when he can, right? Unfortunately, he does not have the most set of all schedules. Don't hold that against him. Give Educated Gamer a follow. You're heading to bed. Enjoy. Thanks so much, my friend. It's a pleasure to have you here. Like, I know I literally just did this, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now or where I'm supposed to be going. I'm just hoping that I haven't, like, missed any canisters. I'm going to go back to the beginning and just make sure we didn't miss any canisters anywhere. I have the canister locator on. So we're just looking on the map to make sure there is no canisters that we missed. Because again, I don't want to play this another time. I've already had to play this level twice. 3 times is just insane. Really unnecessary. Okay. I'm gonna blow you up. That's what we're gonna do next. Alright, switch to you and do whatever this box needs me to do. The one thing I have been thinking about doing now that I've played this game almost to its conclusion is if I come in here, maybe I should try to find and build like a Bionicle person. Just to like appreciate that. Right? I know I've got a ton of Bionicle parts, so I could do like my own creation of a Bionicle person. I think that would be fun and interesting stream. We may do that after we complete this game. It's kind of a cleansing of the palate, so to speak. Just a little incredible update. It's really good. The open world is easy but satisfying. Awesome, dude. That sparks so much joy that you're finding so much joy in that game. That is awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna get to that game eventually. Right now, so when I complete this game, I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna. So if you're looking at my corner scroll on the corner, it says the next game I'm gonna play in my Lego journey is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and I'm thinking that's a lie. The reason I'm thinking it's a lie is because I've just played Lego Star Wars 1 and Lego Star Wars 2, and I kind of want to play something else. Because Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga is basically just a rehashing of those 2 games. I think I'm going to skip to Lego Indiana Jones. Because also one of the other things I'm thinking is that for my Sunday night game, my Friday night game to Sam, it would be kind of fun to do Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga with him. So we may just be holding off on that. Lego Indiana Top Hat and Jones, yes. Viva's almost 20. What does almost 20 mean? Oh, minutes late. Oh, okay. Mahalo for being here, Viva. Don't worry, we will most likely be rating you as soon as we are done with playing this. I just want to make sure I am not missing any potential canisters. Alright, so I got a canister coming up over here. So I gotta use this to climb up. Alright, let's go forward. And here's where I seem to have missed everything. Yes, don't worry, Viva. We will see you soon, my friends. Alright, I gotta get to that. That's my last silver canister. And I realized when I could have gotten it, and I just ignored it. So when I go over here and do this thing, I was so focused on the canister over here to the left that's created by those technique beams, the ones over here on the left, that I ignored the technique beams that fell over here on the right, because they also lead me to a canister. The last silver canister, that's it. We've now collected every silver canister, I believe, in the game. Or at least in this subsection. I don't know. I really don't know. That leaves us with 2 gold canisters to find. 2 gold canisters to find. Oh, we gotta get that. Let's also climb up this so we can go get those other things. Alright. So again, let's look on the map. Okay, so there's one over here. One more. I see it. It's forming over here on the left. A canister warning. And I think I just was so distracted because we were talking about Bond. And again, it was a great conversation about Bond, y'all. I will talk about James Bond all day long with you guys. Always a conversation. Okay, I can see the last 2. I can see them on the map. We just have to get to them. One of them is right there. All right. Let's come back. I need to get into that and that. But how do you do that? How does one get up there? Oh, I know. I gotta switch to that guy, and then he jumps up like crisscross. There's 3. Crisscross will make you jump, jump. And then let's get back over to this green guy. And he can jump up here again. Oh, those sneaky developers. Sneaky, sneaky developers. Alright, now we can just run to the end. Because now we've done everything that we needed to do. We can put those on it, and that's going to be good. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, I think I was too focused on the James Bond conversation. Again, I'll have that conversation with y'all every day. I love talking about James Bond. And I can't wait to watch the next movie and then talk about why it sucks. I just think there's this period of time where Jason Bourne was putting out better movies than James Bond. And now I think Mission Impossible is putting out better movies than James Bond. Because the Mission Impossible movies, those are entertaining. Oh, nope. Who is shooting me? You. Stop shooting me. Excuse me. And Mission Impossible started terribly. Oh my gosh, was it so bad. Mission Impossible 3 saved that franchise. In fact, okay, so here's the thing. I will honestly say this to everyone. J.J. Abrams has screwed up everything he's ever touched, except for Mission Impossible. Now, granted, I recognize that Mission Impossible just basically became Alias, right? But J.J. Abrams screwed up Star Trek, and then he screwed up Star Wars. But, yeah, I forgot. J.J. Abrams is responsible for saving Mission Impossible for us. Mission Impossible 3, that was some entertaining shenanigans. And Fallout, oh, Fallout was so good. But 1 and 2, oof. Right, you can open up now. We can go in. Really? I didn't know they started Rogue Nation without a script. That actually makes a lot of sense. Quantum of Solace. So this is what this game does a lot to try to make things last longer, right? To beat this level, I need to get to hero mode. Twice. So they're going to throw enemy after enemy at me until I get hero mode activated. Now that I've got hero mode, I can come over here. I'm not going to shoot you because that doesn't do me any good. Now we can do hero mode. Or we'll do it one more time. I didn't know that they didn't have a script for Rogue Nation. I'm trying to remember which one was Rogue Nation. Was that the one where they went to the bird goodbye? That was, or is that Ghost Protocol? The opera scene. Oh, yeah. Funny. Quantum of Solace also had an opera scene. And that one actually wasn't that bad. Rogue Nation. I like the idea of Benji sitting around and working for the CIA, just playing Halo 3 or whatever Halo he was playing. I like that. That was good. But it definitely, you know, again, what made Mission Impossible better? Once they got a good villain that they could bring back for movie after movie after movie, like Blofeld and James Bond. Because Mission Impossible and James Bond are very similar in nature, right? The strength of the Mission Impossible movie comes down to how impossible is this mission? What is the plot to take over the world, right? All important mitigating factors. Rogue Nation is your favorite. Oh, really? Brad Bird has more. 3 was good, but it was so serious, true. But Philip Seymour Hoffman, one of the best Bond villains in a long time. So yeah, I have now finished this level. I don't have to ever do this level ever again. Ever again. Ever again. We never have to do this level ever again. Let's count them out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I get whatever that is. Although that's behind the yeah, it's behind this. No, it isn't behind the screen. The screen is shown. You can see the whole screen. See, I don't know what these is. Like, I don't know what that little guy is. This guy little here. This little creature is created by the silver canisters. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the golden canisters mean, if anything. Right? And that was one of the problems, right? So if you think about Lego bricks, this game doesn't have Lego bricks. But in the other Lego bricks, you get the bricks, you build some things, you get some stuff. Right? You build the little model. None of these things matter. None of them matter. All right. Let's go back up to here because I think, do I have enough? Let's see where I am in my million I need to unlock the next one. This is the last thing we need to unlock. 758. Got it. Alright, let's go. And I know I'm still on the big screen. I know I am. I'm just going to stay on this while I'm not in any actual game. Back to Thox Mountain. Remember, feedback is a gift. Provide feedback. Alright, so this is what we need to do. We need to do these 2 last gold canisters at Blizzard Peaks, and then we'll be done with Thox. Let's go. Blizzard Peaks, y'all. Again, I don't know what these guys are doing and why they do the things they do. Like Indiana Jones, the Mummy Edition. Just blow everything up and just... Some stuff doesn't blow up, evidently. Right, and it's not like there's ammo, like, restrictions, right? Like, I'm never going to run out of ammo, so it doesn't really cause you any reason to not just hold down the A button the whole time. Except for fear that you're going to overuse your A button, and you're going to have to get a new controller because you held it down too much. Like, that's the only fear I have. Okay, that led to nothing. Uh-oh, I made it do the be right back screen. Guys, I need to do the be right back screen, unfortunately. I got a text that my daughter may have clogged the toilet. Be right back.
Dad will be right back.
Dad will be right back.
He might use the bathroom.
He might get a snack.
He might move Audrey.
He might move Sam to his bedroom.
He might move Maggie.
He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes.
He might be right back in 1 minute or
2 minutes.
3 minutes.
4 minutes.
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
7 minutes.
8 minutes.
9 minutes.
10 minutes.
Or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone.
He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say you need to go poop.
And I was ready for the grand finale, and we all shout, he's gonna be right back.
He's gonna be right back.
Dad will be right back.
Dad will be right back.
He might use the bathroom.
He might get a snack.
He might move Audrey.
He might move Sam to his bedroom.
He might move Maggie.
He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes.
He might be right back in 1 minute or
2 minutes.
3 minutes.
4 minutes.
5 minutes.
6 minutes.
7 minutes.
8 minutes.
9 minutes.
10 minutes.
Or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone.
He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say you need to go poop.
And I was ready for the grand finale, and we all shout, he's gonna be right back.
He's gonna be right back.
Dad will be.
I'm back. Hopefully y'all didn't miss me too much. Alright, what are we doing? Okay. That's the beginning. Let's change this. Did that do anything? I guess that didn't do much. I just realized something, and I played this way too long just to be noticing this, but the colors on the little band change, and I don't know if that's hidden by me. Let's look. It's kind of hidden by me, but there's a little map here in the right-hand corner, and the map has changes colors depending on which person you are. So right now it's gold because I'm using the gold mask. Again, I played this way too long to be noticing this for the first time. Alright, we got the white mask. Not racist, it's just called the white mask. Alright, okay. Let's go through here now. Let me tell you that while you were gone, she was singing along to the Be Right Back. It's a catchy tune, and like I said, if you ever are like, geez, I want to hear that song, but I don't want to wait for Graw to go online and then be right back, you can always go to my YouTube. It is not my most viewed video on YouTube, I might add. So if you're like, this has to be the most viewed video you have on YouTube, it's not. My most viewed video on YouTube is my review of Amazon's MyQ garage door opener. Because if you've ever wanted to give people in Eastern Europe the ability to open your garage door, Amazon's MyQ garage door opener is for you. Now that dude can jump. It's not my most viewed video yet. I don't know, the Amazon MyQ, like, again, I'm not saying it's a great video, I'm just saying it has the potential to be, of all the things I've done, it's got like the biggest, widest audience potential, right? Again, we're talking about a product that some people will be like, should I get this or not? They're gonna Google it, and there just aren't that many videos out there on how to install it and put it together. So it really is like my quote-unquote best opportunity to go viral. And as the last time I checked, it was at 130 views. So it wouldn't be hard for Dad'll Be Right Back to take it down. Mahalo for being here, Coded. I look forward to having you Friday night when we play Among Us. Hopefully you will be able to do some damage. Yes. Aloha, Coded. Like I said, everyone, tune in Friday night, see Coded do amazing things at Among Us. Alright, we're just gonna come over here and we're gonna just fire that up. Alright, cool. Now what do we want to do? I guess I want to switch to this guy and then climb up. Alright, so I'm up here now. And where are we on this stuff? So we just have to get 2 gold canisters. We already have all 5 silver canisters. Not too shabby. Just blowing stuff up, doing some strafing. Alright. So both of the gold canisters we need are now appearing on my map. And they're both this way. Okay. I guess I had to do one verse first, others. Oh, I know you've been here a while. I haven't, so that's one of the things I haven't quite mastered, right? So you can like time out how often something gets triggered by an individual person, but it's like, give us a number. I'm like, but what does this number mean? Like is it seconds? Is it minutes? Is it 30ths of a second? Is it frames? How long is a 1? Yes, but like, have you said anything to trigger it? Right? So for instance, you said night, right? So that implies that you're going to bed, which would trigger the aloha statement. I need to revise the aloha statement because, again, right now it's triggered on people saying hello and goodbye. And I need to separate it so that it is just the hello and not the goodbye. So that's the one thing I need to do. Like, that's the first thing I gotta change. Alright, we got a third one. The fourth one is ahead of us. Man, that was a lot of firing I had to do to take it down. So yeah, so I need to change it so that the hellos and goodbyes are different things, right? Because it's rough, because one of the things I do struggle with the bot is I want it to say aloha. So in other words, when I think about in that particular instance, you were saying good night to coded, right? We want the bot to say aloha to coded, not aloha to you in that instance. All right, we now have everything that we need. Ah. Alright, now we're going to do this rail shooter. We're just going to do this because it doesn't really matter what I do right now. Well, that's what I mean. It's when I originally wrote that particular script, it was supposed to say aloha to people when they said hello and goodbye. Right? Like that was the purpose of that command. So I recognize I need to split out the hellos from the goodbyes, right? That's the first thing I need to do to make a change. Right? Give aloha the bot a new statement to say when we're saying goodbye to someone as opposed to hello, right? Like that's the first change we need to make. And then we need to figure out how long those numbers stand for, right? Like, I think I put like 120, but is that, again, 120 seconds, 120 minutes? What is that time frame it's trying to do here? All right, we're just going to move those right over there. Don't even get off of this. We have all the things we need. We just need to beat this level. There we go. So yeah, so that's the first change. We need to get Aloha the bot to be saying goodbye to people separately from hello to people. And then once we do that, then... Because again, looking at that, you said have a good night. But again, we'd want it to say aloha, not necessarily to you, but aloha to Coded. Now, it would have said aloha to Coded, right? The problem is the people, very few people who say aloha in both situations. So that's what I think we'll do. I think we'll change it so that if you say aloha, aloha, the bot will just say aloha back to you, right? No, welcome to the stream or any shenanigans like that. Cool, we got what we need to get. Now we can just go through this. Right to this, where we're gonna have some shooting gallery going on. There we go. Okay, we got one hit on him. Now we're just gonna have to shoot and destroy things until we can get hero mode activated again. Which is excessively fun. I vaguely remember doing this the last time. And it's easier because once eventually you run out of people to shoot on this wall. That's the thing, you shoot them on this wall and you gotta collect the stud pieces, the technique pieces. But if you shoot them when they're over on the other ring where the dude is, you don't have to worry about it as much. Now we have to wait for him to send some more people my way. No, we're all gonna run in circles now. I don't know if this is gonna help or hurt my odds of being hit. But we're almost half of the way through the next hero mode. But we can't do anything until we start sending more people at me. Which we're still totally working on. I'm just gonna shoot him, maybe that's gonna trigger. There we go. Can't just avoid his shot. I have to shoot him if I want to get them to come after me. There we go. There we go. We're going to shoot at him. Maybe that will trigger more people to come down. It did. Okay. So we hacked that. Battery's a bit low. You should eat. Mahalo for being here as always, Toa. It's always a pleasure to have you. You always have good, fun conversation. You're a valuable member of my community and probably any other community that you visit on Twitch, I hope. Like I said, if you're already in my chat and you don't follow, check him out. It doesn't stream as regularly as I do, but it is always good, high quality content. Where are you? There we go. We're gonna shoot you a couple times. That's going to trigger those guys to come down, which means I can shoot. Oh, I'm so close. Thought for sure that would enable me to get. There we go, they're dropping. Hero mode. Hoo-ha! And now we gotta shoot those guys 100 times. There we go. Let's get those. Perfect. Thank you for sending more of those green guys down. Mahalo for that. We will destroy them all and then use our subsequent hero mode to defeat you. I hope you are ready for the defeating that will come your way. On the positive side, we now know the trick of shooting him. And I know I keep assuming this dude is a masculine person. I'm not trying to, you know, assume the gender of a Bionicle villain. Or anything like that. I'm not saying that to like mock the concept of genders. I think it's a legitimate thing for me to be concerned about. Which brings up again one of the wonderful Aloha the Bot jokes. If you type in lasagna or mail, there's another Aloha the Bot joke waiting for you. Courtesy of today's Go Live notification. Hero mode. Alright, I think now I'm going to be able to attack him. I don't think I need to do hero mode again. I think now I can directly attack him. Which will be good. There we go. We shot him to smithereens. Them collapsing really did it in. There we go. Level complete. All right, let's see what we got here. We got silver canisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All our silver canisters. Now let's get those gold canisters. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Oh, we got our 5 million Lego pieces collected. Bonus achievement thing. Alright, that's always good to get that. Alright. Did we get enough to go get that last bonus level? Let's find out. This will be the last thing we do. Let's see if we got it. Nope, we're still short of picking up the last bonus level. Yeah, but overall we did pretty good. So for our next stream, we're going to come in here and we're going to be wrapping up things in terms of 100% the levels. Because now we have finished Fox Mountain. That just leaves Hakeem's Volcano, in which we need to pick up 4 gold canisters. And that means we need to do 2 in this level, Scorched Earth, 2 in the Volcanic Trail, and then we'll have them all. And then we can do the, I guess I have 1 here in Fiery Mine. So we have 3 levels here, and then we'll have the bonus levels. So maybe it's bold of me to make the statement that the next time we play this, the 27th, will be the last time we play this game. Maybe a little bold of me to say that. But that's the goal, that's the dream, that's what we're aspiring to. Yeah, we got a good couple streams coming up. This Friday is going to be Among Us. Then on Sunday, we're going to be playing more of Voodoo Vince. That will be followed up by the 20th. Right now, I have it as scheduled as a Lego build, but again, I want to wrap this game up. Maybe we will even do this the 20th, if I can't come up with a fun Lego build idea for you guys on the 20th. Yeah, so it's going to be a good week coming up here on the stream. Now it's time for us to raid my good friend Viva the Walnut. She's one of my odds. I hope you guys appreciate that we're going to go to and hang out with her, because she's a sweetheart. Let's raid someone else who's living this Twitch life. Yeah, let's raid someone else. And don't forget to say aloha. 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 Mahalo for being here. Mahalo for being a part of my growth and leader journey that I am participating by becoming a better communicator. Look at this. They're trying to convince me to come into the game. Those jerks. But we're not doing that. We're not falling for it. We're going to go raid Viva La Walnut, everyone. Look at that. She is still in my chat, according to this. Let's go. Yeah. She's playing Little Nightmares. It's going to be a good time.